Welcome back to the Morgan Channel. It's not a pumpkin.
Hey guys, sorry about my plant. Just see, this is my little friend. And down. Huh? That's how it works. Drink it. It's not high. Right now we're at 98.2. That means your temperature is going down.
Yay!
Yay. 98.6. Awesome sauce.
I feel better
Why didn't you tell me you weren't feeling well?
because I didn't know.
You can't tell that you're hot? You can't tell that your eyes are drooping like you're sleepy? You don't feel that?
I do.
But you didn't say anything. So he's had a fever of 101, which we gave him some cold drink and some medicine, and now he's feeling better, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but still stay out of baby sissy's face, okay? You
Yes,
don't know what it is, and it may not show any other signs till later. So I want to make sure you set her face, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Trying to create volume here. There we go. See the shirt I got on? It is
A copy.
it's not a copy.
Copy of an original.
See,
Somebody wanted to be like me.
well,
Go ahead and deny it.
well, this is what happened. I seen him lay his shirt out,
Which means,
and so I decided to wear mine too.
okay. You feeling better now? Huh? Are you?
A little bit.
You were feeling a little bit better, and when you was at your worst, you didn't even know you were sick. It's a little backwards, Jonathan.
Now that I know that I'm sick. let me
Yeah, I
see how
feel a
bad-
little
how
bit
bad
better.
Sick do I feel?
You had 100 and something degree temperature, and you didn't even know you felt bad. This dude, we made him go take a nap because he wasn't feeling too well. And he stayed in the room for a total of 15 minutes and then jumped up and came downstairs talking about, I'm done taking my nap.
Now, did you take a nap when you did that?
I want
Come run down the stairs trying to play.
shoes, Mama.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to sabotage our little
Conversation.
I want shoes.
Okay.
Talk about bossy.
Ask your sister to put them on, please. Say, Sissy, can you
Talk
help me
about
put
bossy.
my shoes on?
No, Ellie.
Welcome back to my Morgan Channel.
Can you even see?
Let's see.
You can?
I can.
No, you can't. I can see you now. You guys ready to go?
Yes.
It takes us forever to leave the house. I promise it. And it ain't always my fault. Contrary to popular belief that it's always the woman that's running behind. In our case, it's our kids. Simple act of putting shoes and coats on sometimes. And then we have to pick out a toy because we have to have something to play with because, we don't live close to anything. So they have to have something to play with in the car to make sure they're entertained. And picking out a toy sometimes can be so time consuming. I'm ready to go, babe. You want to leave them? I'm joking. We don't leave our kids at the house. Or do we? No. What do we do?
Live streaming.
We did a live streaming on my hair channel of Yana's hair. It's been a long time since we did a video on the hair channel, hasn't it? And you didn't want to get out, did you? Why?
Because after you do wash and go or something like that, you normally take photos.
So you want to take photos? We might take some photos tomorrow. You want to do that tomorrow? Okay. I didn't know you liked photos still. I thought you were like, I'm okay. Did I take photos on your birthday? I didn't take a photo of your birthday.
Well, you did.
I did?
You had pictures on it.
No, I didn't take your birthday photos from when you turned 8. And it's time to go. Let's go, Mamacita. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Guys, I wanted to take a moment to see this line going across my face. What's that? That's my blinds. Yeah. I want to take a moment to kind of talk to you guys, encourage you guys. With the new year, there's going to be different things that come across that we don't necessarily like. Things that are hard for us to handle. Some people call these things trials. The Bible sometimes describes it as storms that come in our life. It gives the example of a foolish man builds his house on the sand, but a wise man builds his house upon the rock. So when the storm comes, his house won't get knocked down because it's on a firm foundation. How do you build something firm so that when storm comes in your life, you won't get rattled? The house, we are the house. We're represented as the house. And most of the time, for most of us, I sometimes have been this way, and I've been this way, where something bad happens that is completely out of our control, and we break down from it. When the trials and tribulation comes, we're supposed to stand firm, regardless of the situation. But how do you do that? How do you stand unmovable? I'm still perfecting, because there are some things that do come across, and it does make me wonder. First of all, the trials and tribulation comes because it's God's will. Nothing that happens to you or the people you love happen by surprise. God is not sitting there like, oh my goodness, I did not know that was going to happen. I was as shocked as you were. That doesn't happen. God does not get surprised by the things that happen to us that sometimes can shatter us, but it's His will. Why is it His will? Because we know, He knows that the trials and tribulations, even though it does bring us down, it brings us to our knees, where we can pray to Him and get closer to Him and have a stronger relationship with Him, because that's all He really wants. He wants us to have a stronger, more intimate relation with Him, for us to really trust Him, that no matter what happens, I got you. He said it in His word, I'm not going to leave you nor forsake you. Philippians 4:6, verse 7. Don't worry about anything. Some translation says, be anxious for nothing. Don't worry about anything, but pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for what He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. And the peace of God will guard your heart and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. So even in the midst of the storm, if we focus on Jesus, we can be at peace. But what happens when we take our focus off Jesus? Well, the Bible describes a situation similar to that. When they were in the boat, the disciples were in the boat, and Jesus was walking on the water. They were in the midst of a storm, waves, and Peter said, bid me to come up to you. If that's really you, have me come up on the water too. And he said, come. And he walks up on the water, and he's doing great. But then he starts to focus on the winds and the waves and the storm, and he became frightened, and he started to sink. So what happens to us when we take our focus off the one who's holding us up, we'll sink. Even in the midst of our storm. Now, he didn't say he's going to take us out of the storm. He never said to Peter, let me stop the storm first and then let you come out of water. No, he said, come. Even in the midst of chaos, come, because I'm with you. Even though life may slap you around and make you fall to your knees, while you're down there, pray for strength. Pray for the peace of God to come upon you. Pray for any wisdom to know what to do in the midst of the storm. And hold on tight, because it's going to be a rough ride. There's always hope. That everything that we're going through, everything is working out for our good. God doesn't allow anything to happen that he doesn't have plans for. So he's working everything out for our good. I believe that. I stand on that. Because that's all I got to stand on. Be encouraged.
Dirty lifestyle, Lou. What are you doing all that for?
What that mean when girls do that? What that mean?
Okay, a little bit too much.
What that mean? Maybe I can get some mystery answers in this photo shoot.
Okay,
What that mean?
Stop.
When women turn their neck around, what that mean?
It's just a pose, Daddy.
And you lean your head back. What that's supposed to do?
Too far back, meaning your head is too far back.
You don't want it to fall off.
Stand straight up.
What that mean? When y'all lift y'all shoulder up?
This shoulder. Yes, that one. Smile. Don't look like you ain't happy. Your head don't have to be that far back. That seems like your natural style. That was a little. Yeah.
That's so girl.